Hello again, y'all. Matthew 16:25. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. This is a deep passage because this is really what it's all about. The core of the gospel message. You can either try to save your life on this planet, in this body, or you can lose it for his sake and save yourself for eternal life. And this just goes into what I've been posting recently, really pointing out the religious hypocrisy compared to what it is to follow Jesus. You have so many pastors and so many prophets, quote unquote, that will teach that it's good to buy gold and store certain things like gold and silver and money and stuff like that on this earth. You know, they pay attention to the stock markets, all that. They are living for this life, for this body. If they were truly living for Christ and leading you to Christ, their whole message would be Christ. This even goes into, we do live in the end times. However, it's more urgent to get out the gospel message than it is to worry about the end times, in the sense of how the world is forming, New World Order, what Zionist Israel is doing to Gaza and its other neighbors. With that said, though, there's also looking at those in Gaza and the neighbors of Israel and what they do to Israel as well. But people are more concerned of that, and they're trying to connect it to the Bible instead of connecting you to the Bible. And connecting you to Jesus ultimately. So that you may learn how to forsake yourself for him. A few years ago, I was supposed to meet my friend on the east side of Joliet, and he was running late, so we ended up not meeting up at a certain time. But if we were to meet up at that certain time, most likely one of us would have been shot, because there was a shooting right by his house, like right in front of his house, that occurred. after that happened, I started really preaching the word, and I was a little bit harsh, and I needed to be humbled, essentially. But I didn't know this. But I ended up losing my job, my car, my home, my family, my friends, and I was living on the street, and all I had was Jesus. And my grandmother, she stayed in contact with me and helped me when she could. But I had some strangers also help me, and they got me a hotel room one day when my leg was just bloodshot red because of all the walking I was doing. And truthfully, looking back on that whole experience, it truly did humble me, and it broke me almost into nothing. It's necessary to forsake yourself and lose things. It really is. But yeah, that's all I have to share. God bless you and shalom.